Hi everyone, it's Teresa. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. Before we even get started on talking and going on about what we're going to do today, we're going to wipe our feet off on our mat, leave the stuffs outside the door, and on the count of 3 you're going to take a deep breath, hold it lightly. You're going to think about things that frustrate you, things that anger you, upset you. Maybe you just don't feel well. Or if you're just having one of those off days, feel it, and once you release the breath, you release that. You're able to be yourself for a while, because this time is yours and yours only. So on the count of 3, we're going to breathe in, hold it, and then we're going to release it. 1, 2, 3. Hold it, feel it, and release it. There we go. Yay. So I bought some sketchbooks in the past that I didn't like. I didn't like some of the paper. They would bleed through the back, so on and so forth. I've done a review on this paper, and I love this paper because it feels and acts like watercolor paper without all the heavy weight. It's 110 pounds, and it's a beautiful way to put a lot of washes of pen, which is what I've done. I'll show you in a second. Graphite and all of it, and you can release it from the paper easily too. I have a coupon link down below. You don't have to buy anything. In case you're curious, they come with bigger sheets of paper. I believe it's a 9x12, even bigger. 2 packs of these. And then we're also going to use a gift from Lovey Ginger today, and that is their watercolor pencils. They sharpen beautifully, and you know some of the more generic pencils, when you sharpen them, how they gum up and they start to eat the pencil? Well, this doesn't happen. The other fantastic item we're going to use today are their water pens. Yeah, these are fantastic. I have the links for everything below if you want to check them out. 10% off now. No push, just saying. I do get a small, tiny, itty-bitty commission off of your purchase. I won't ask you for Patreon. I won't ask you for PayPal donations or anything. I'm just trying to open your world to a new art supply, and I'm honest. So the other thing that I do is, at night when the world shuts down, my world ends here, which means I'm doing for my dad at around 11. From 11 to wee hours of the morning is my time. And that means I get to sit, relax, my hands be steady. The TV's off. The TV runs very loud here, over 3 fans and things. Sometimes I just need to unwind. I've been stressed out, or I've been working my tail off, running after him all day, for him, so on and so forth, that I need a way out. So I'll pick up a pencil, which is what I did with this. I used my Derwent graphite. I bought these back in the day many years ago at Michael's when they had the buy one get one for a penny sale. Yeah, it's been years. And then I went and used a Copic multiliner in sepia, and I found these on sale at Michael's a couple years ago, and they are awesome. They're water and Copic proof, which means the alcohol-based markers won't reactivate the ink. So, as I was saying, I was sitting down, and I was thinking, and I picked up a pencil, and something came out that's pretty fascinating to me. This come out. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I started with just the face, I was just playing around, you know, see how I wanted to do something. And then she turned into something I couldn't quite imagine. So, when I tell you to art your heart, relax, let the pencil do what it needs to do, this is one of those instances. She's a spirit nymph, and what that means is, have you ever been so devastated, so broken inside that you didn't know how you were going to make it, and something whispers in your ear, don't be defeated. You're not the only one to go through this. You are loved. You are wonderful. You are fabulous. And you wonder where that voice comes from? It's a spirit nymph whispering in your ear. So they take your devastation, they take your anger, your loss, your frustration, and they carry it away with them after they remove it from you. And they go over to a corner and they feel it. And their angel, which is what the angel wings here represent, hugs them till they can release what we've given to them, and they carry it off on their wings. So basically, it's an invisible hug. I think these are wonderful, and we're going to color this, and we're going to get started here very soon. But I just want you to know that if you doubt yourself, like I've been doing for the past several months, and you're afraid to show who you really are and how you feel and how you see the world, don't be afraid. Let it go. No one here is going to judge you. I won't judge you. And if somebody judges you here, I'm going to judge them back and tell them, please don't do that. We're all equal here. So I'm going to pause and be right back, and we're going to get started. Stay tuned. So we're going to get started with the rose color, the tawny, lemon yellow, peach, and a bit of smoke gray. I'm going to get started with some of the gray first, and I'm just going to color in. I'm going to work on the face first. What I like about these pencils, unlike some other types of pencils, they leave their pencil mark behind, so you know that you've watercolored with a pencil. These won't do that. So if you're into coloring with coloring books and such, these would be wonderful. And it's not a product sell, I'm just telling you like it is. If I didn't like the product, you would know it. So I'm just going to go in and lightly lay in a bit of area here and there with the color. I'm going in circular motions, so it's soft. I don't want to come in with anything too rough, and it'll all be just fine. I promise. It's going to be relaxing and just enjoyable. So now I'm going to go in with a bit of brown, which I'm going to put on the outer part of her head here. And we'll activate all of it with water, and we'll just have a good old time. Arting our heart and relaxing. There's something about the pencil in my hand that feels like a sewing needle. I've been sewing since I was 4 years old, and it's one of my greater passions. But I'm learning now that if I'm clogged or frustrated, what I need to do is pick up a pencil and let a piece of paper just have what I'm feeling. I turned a movie on, didn't even watch the movie, just listened to it in the background. I believe I've watched it before. But I just sat with the pencil in the hand, and I'm starting to relax, and when I relax I get into the mood, and next thing I know I look down at the paper after my eyes open, because like I say, you art with your heart, your hand will follow. You're not going to really know what you're doing until you open your eyes and look down and go, whoa, I made that? Yeah, you did. You can do it. I figured I wouldn't draw today because I didn't want to bore you with drawing. Just show you how to do some shading practice with colored pencils, and how colored pencils can be an art form that are extremely versatile, even though you're not going to see much right now, and cost effective. You can put these on an airplane and not have to worry about needing a lot of liquid. You can travel with these in the car and play with it at pit stops and all that good stuff. So these are extremely versatile. The one thing, as I would tell everyone, if you want to play with your stuff and you're using a pen, use a waterproof pen. And the Copics are waterproof and alcohol proof, so they won't reactivate easy. You really don't want to activate anything once you get it down on the paper. I'm going to do a little line work there. Over here and do this. I'm not pressing hard at all. You can barely tell what I'm doing. Add a little more shadow to her cheek here, and a little more over this way. I think that shall feel delicious. Yeah, I had a lot of fun just goofing around. Sometimes I just avoid going to certain art channels and that, because I get so focused on, that's really pretty. I wonder what that would look like. And then I'm not one to duplicate art. It has to be my own, or I feel guilty about it. I get inspired if they're doing something. There's no wrong with being inspired. But to copy verbatim, I just can't do that. It just feels wrong to me. Sometimes you have to copy something to learn how faces or things are drawn. There's no worries about that. Just kind of get your hand into the motion. There's all kinds of exercises for that, and it'll be just a wonderful way to be. You'll enjoy the process, I promise. I'm going to come in with the light pink now. It looks a little crazy. Hopefully you can see a little bit of the color. It'll get better once we start actually adding the color into the painting itself, or the drawing I should say. It'll be good. I had erased and all of it, and I'll show you. It did not bleed through. I am super impressed with this paper. It did not bleed through. And I've had a lot of other brands that were more expensive bleed through the back and leave me frustrated, going I didn't want it to do that, but it did it anyway. But never fear, friends, never fear. It doesn't hurt to try new things. So now I'm going in with the peach, and I'm going to hit all the areas. We're just going to lay those areas in. It looks like I'm scribbling hard, but I'm not. And I'm doing loose loops, if you will. And then we'll start adding more colors if we need to. We might even bring in their brush pens if we have to, because their brush pens are just as awesome as their colored pencils. And they're going to play with all kinds of toys here coming up. Part of my blockage was worried about boring you and not giving you enough to do to inspire you, and just hanging on the fly. Doing little bits of this and that just to put up a video really aren't my thing anymore. I want to inspire you greatly and deeply and give you a reason to pick up your pencils and just have fun. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go right over that. Because her eyes are closed, she's at peace. She just needed a moment to relax. The person's burden that she took away was very great and very heavy. I'm going to go in and add another layer of my shadow-based colors. And I'll just kind of go out a little bit here and over here and do the same thing. And lay it around. Just like that. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty. Isn't that looking beautiful? Can't see much yet, trees. You will. Hold on. You will. Come over here and lay a little bit more. And just keep laying it in. Just like that. There we go. Alright. When I come back, I have to start learning to talk better grammar. When I come back, I will be back and we will water this. Alright, be right back. So what I did is I cleaned the tip of this off with a bit of hand sanitizer. Don't think this one has any water in it. It has a little water. We're just gonna give her a heck here. See what we can figure out. What all she needs. I knew that yellow was gonna pick up. That's okay. It's a bright yellow. Whew. Very bright. We can tone her down. No worries. No worries at all. I'm just going to move back and forth here. As you can see, the pencil marks are leaving. And that is so cool. I had no idea I put that much yellow up there. I forgot. It's vibrant. I go right under the eye. Right in there. I cleaned it off. And we're going to add more layers. Just a base coat right now. Nothing too fancy, nothing too perfect. I don't want that to get in the wing. Or a feather, I should say, to the wings. We're just going to play with the color all the way down. Just like that. Use that again. I put hand sanitizer in my hand. And then I just clean it off. Pick up an art towel, make sure my hand is dry. Boy, that'll be in a lot of color yellow. That's fun. Squeeze some water to the tip of it. watch out because I don't have any more water for that. That's okay. Sorry for the noise. We have one here that has water in it because I can see the bubbles. These carry more water than the expensive one does, in case you were curious. I'm just going to go back and forth, gently over it. That is so pretty. So they're really great for laying in an underlayment of color. And I forgot how extremely pigmented these are, so my yellow kind of took over, but that's okay. We can fix anything. In fact, I'm going to bring out Lovey Deborah's gift, and we're going to add some of this to her. I think that will work great, because they will work with all mediums. Be very careful here, Tree. And be very careful here. I'll leave that back like that. And I'm going to come down the side of the nose. Like that. Oh, so pretty. Under the eye. Under the eye. Now she's starting to really take shape. I agree with you. I'm going to lay a little bit more there. Mop a little off. I'm just taking a dry towel and doing that. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to come in with a color called Alchemy. And it is a gold shimmery color. And it's gorgeous. It's a Jane Davenport set. And Lovey Deborah gave it to me as a gift from her heart. She's adorable. She didn't have to give me anything either. Alright, let's pull out another set and see what we have. Yeah, everything's organized. I can run back and forth now. Yeah, this is one too. Another Jane Davenport set of paints. I'm going to mix all of it, have fun, and just play like we've never played before. This color is called Buff. Now we're going to fix our over yellow toned spirit nymph so that she feels accepted. In a world where people don't see her, she feels saddened sometimes because she's so busy carrying the burdens of those that have lost someone, or that something has happened to them that she sometimes feels the need just to hide. And we're here to tell her she doesn't have to hide. She can be herself. Just like you can be yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. Being yourself is the best that you can ever be for anybody. If you come off a little cranky, that's okay. Somebody's going to understand. You've been through it. Alright, I didn't take the sizing out of the paper because it's not a watercolor paper, but I don't care about that. Now what I want to use is, that says it's Raven, but I think this has my Grumbacher in it. Oh, Windsor and Gamboge, excuse me. That comes from Lovey Naomi. And I'm going to use a little bit of that. The tips of her ears. And on the lobes. Now we're just going to have fun adding color. To clean these off, I use a baby wipe. Or if I had my book out, I would scrape or scribble the paint off into the book, but I don't have it out right now, but that's okay. So I'm going into a color called Spice, which looks like a burnt umber, or yellow ochre, I'm sorry. I'll get it right one of these days. There we go. And keep moving my hand around. And follow up. Oh, so pretty. And come through here. Come right through here. And lay in that shadow again. Get it off the feather. If it gets in the feather, that's okay. It's watercolor paper, we don't care. It will erase. And I come right around here again. Try to loosen my hand. Not be so controlled so that I feel like I'm making mistakes. Because we're not. We're doing great. You hear my floor squeak? It's because I'm wiggly. I do that a lot when I paint. I get wiggly. Do you get wiggly when you paint? I stand to paint. I can't sit at all to paint anything. I'm going into a color called Sand. And we're just going to give her a little bit of blushing up here to the sand color. And I'll pause and dry her. Clean the memory card off. And we'll be back and have more fun. Painting is all about fun. If you lose the fun factor like I did, I'm going to help you get it back. As I was lost and I couldn't have been found on that. I was searching and couldn't find it. And I realized I wasn't being true to myself. It wasn't hurting my heart. We can't have that. You see I'm going back over it? No worries. Alright, I'm going to be right back. We'll finish her up. Well, not all of her. We still have a lot to go. Be right back. What I want to do now, I want to come back in with the pencil. Just slightly layer in more of this color. I'm loving how she's turning out. She looks a little yellow. We can fix it, don't worry. Like I say, I forgot that these pencils are so pigmented, just a dot of color will blend everywhere. Getting a bit of extra noise tonight for no reason. That fan's a little loud. Anyway, we're going to continue on and have more fun. I'm loving the way she's coming out. Oof. Oofta oofta. She's too pretty for words. I'm going to put that back in my bin. I want to work on her nose here, so I have to turn this around and just lightly come down. Now I put a pen there that I wanted to make sure I didn't lose her nose. Normally I wouldn't do that, but it's a sketchbook, you know. I'm going to do what feels right for the moment and then switch her out onto canvas and have more fun with her. You just never know. I'm going to bring that color back in. And I kind of come up into the area here a little bit more. A little more here. These are great for just laying down quick washes. Or if you're not sure of the colors that you want to add, they do a lot of beautiful work for you. I'll lay in a little bit more of that rose color in her cheeks. And then we're going to have a little more fun with her. And we're going to start coloring her wings. Her feathers to her wings, I should say. I'm going to bring back a little more of that gray. Right in here. And a little more fun. Now I'm going to take the pen, the water pen, and I'm going to just very lightly sweep in that color. Sort of blend it again. I don't want to overblend or overmix. I'm just going to move along like this. And do the same thing here, move along over here, like this. And then just swoop up, and then swoop across her nose. As you can tell now, I'm just freeing it up. I'm not really worried about anything exact or anything too overly perfect. And I get rid of that. I don't want it to look like she had chocolate on her face, under her mouth. Otherwise, she'll be a little grumpy because her secret will be out that she had something naughty for lunch. I'm going to go to the watercolor palette you see over to your left, and I'm going to go into a bit of that white. Most don't realize when you have white, it's to blend the colors. You can add a little bit more skin tone quality by toning a little bit of the areas back. Just slightly go over it. It'll look like you lifted some, but you didn't. You're just adding some of the highlight in where you want it. Sometimes you can use it to correct some colors that weren't correct in the first place. I'm going to dry that off and come up here a little bit. And I'm going to, whoa, too much, Teresa. And let's touch it with my finger under her chin here. And blend in a little more. Yeah, you can see she's blending beautifully. I'm gonna just come up here so I can see. I have to stand a little closer so I can see what I'm doing. I get a glare now. I have all these lights running so you can see better. Hopefully the color is more true. Oh, I love that. Now we need to get out her other set. I have all 3 sets. I've been blessed with some great loves. And I want to turn the card over so I can see what color I want. Put it there right. I want to go into a bit of fairy tale, this color here. And I'm going to really kind of knock some of that off the brush. Now we're going to get a little crazy. We're going to come over to her tip of her ear. We're going to lay in just a little bit of that color. Like she has sun-kissed ears. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be fun. We're not selling her. She's not going to a home. She's just ours to enjoy. That's why I put her in a book. She may hit a canvas. They may film it. You never know. I keep wanting to... keep thinking I'm using a brush. I have to go into the water and I don't have to. I want to soften that edge. I'm just using my finger to soften. I have too much water out on my brush. I'm going to soften over here too. I'm going to take some of it off. I'm going to soften this and soften that. Because when you play with whimsy, it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be what you want it to be. So since I put that color there, I'm going to go right over this, a little bit here, and here. I'm going to just sweep that in. If I don't like it, I pick it up with my finger. I do a lot of painting with my fingers like that. And it'll be fine. Took a little too much off over here. And I give her a little rosy color. Not like she has a fever or anything, but just kind of give her some color here and there and just enjoy her. For some reason that brush wants to stay super, super wet. It's okay. Come in and dry brush it back. There we go. I'm going to go back to that white a little bit. Sorry for hitting that where I shouldn't have. A little too noisy. Hit this here. Use my finger to come after it again. And then lay it in there like that. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to take a bit of the spice color, knock it off on my towel, where her chin is here. I'm going to just gently give the inclusion that there's a shadow. Like that. Oh, I love her. I know. Teresa, you are one crazy girl. I'm fun to be around, let me tell you. Alright, I'm going to leave her face alone. We're going to do her eyes, her lips, and we're going to move on. We have some leafage to do. So for her eye colors, we're going to have fun. I'm going to start off with the Buzzy Yellow. I'm not penciling these in, there's a reason. We're going to come back to that. I'm going to come up with the yellow. Right there. Be very careful when I do that. Yeah, I love that. I'm going to go into Ladybug. Here we go. Art and Rainbow. I'm going to just lightly come over it. It's going to drop back, that's okay. It'll blend itself. Excuse me. I'm going to go right underneath and just sort of help her blend it. She didn't know what color to use on her eyelashes or her eyes this morning, so she decided to go with the rainbow of fruity flavors. Skittles, anyone? And I'm going to go in with the purple. Let me see. La da dum da dee. Here we go. Is that the color I'm looking for? That's not the color I'm looking for. It's the one next to it, you silly goose. Coming with the color Royal. Alright, here we go. Deep breath. You're going to follow the lid there. It'll blend, don't worry. Don't worry. It'll do its own blending, that's the fun part. And I'm going to go into the 70s eyeshadow, which sort of fits the theme we're going for here. And I'm just going to put that right there, right here. I love how that's blending. I'm just wiping off on the towel. I'm going to blend it through a little bit, just on the corners here, wherever it wants to blend. We're going in with the Jiminy Crickets. It's green. I know. She looks a little different. That's why I like her. That's why she's beautiful. I'm going to round her eye out with that green. So pretty. A little crazy, but always a little fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this rest for a few. Because if I touch it, I'm going to mess her up, and we don't want to do that. We'll go back in with more of that blue, though. We lost that blue over here. There we go. She looks pretty smashing, doesn't she? Be right back. Okay, next color, we're going to go back into our Flirtatious. I took a little too much of the color out in hers. That's the wrong color too. I'm going to go back in with the Alchemy. I apologize. And I took a little too much color out of her cheek in an area. And since that one is a goldy color, it's metallic. I love it to bits and pieces. I'm going to put that back in right over our pink that we took out. I have some of that over here on my palette yet. And I'm going to put that back in while we're going over it gently. I'm going to add just a little bit more of that, I think. There we go. Just put her in gently. And I'm going to add a little bit right here to her nose to give her sort of a playful feel. Maybe it's cold. Maybe the person was feeling isolated and she took all the emotions in and she's like, I just don't know how to deal with this. I don't believe that. She's looking really pretty though, I think. But then again, I drew her, so I'm going to be a little bit partial. I want to go in with a bit more of the spice. And I have to turn her upside down for this. It's a great way to check your nose and your lips and things to where she's placed. And I'm going to wipe that off, come in gently, just kind of gently go around. Nothing in life has to be perfect. And I'm going to fade that off right under that eye. And as I fade that off, I'm going to pull that up a little. There, that feels better. She had a little bit too much light color. It wasn't really popping her nose forward, so that's why we did that. Now we're going to do the same over here. I'm not going to be able to say much. Who am I kidding? I can talk through anything. And I have. You get me nervous, I'll talk and talk and talk. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's looking so pretty. You are looking beautiful, little miss. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're looking so beautiful. Everybody's like, whoa, look at her. She's shiny. She's a beauty. I'm going to pick that up right like that. Kind of keep going around here. I'm going to turn her towards me again. Yeah, that looks better. Feels better too. I'm going to go back into the peach color here. Replace some of that dark area with some peach. It's not peach, it's buff. I apologize. I love the way all watercolors perform. I like to get in and get my hands dirty. Have some fun. Do things nobody ever sees. Yeah, what's wrong with being unique? You know? I'm a unicorn in my life. That's the way I see it. People will understand me. Sometimes you just have to let her be where she wants to be. Bring that color out if you want. We're not hurting anybody. Alright, I'm going to leave that alone. What color lips? Let's go for, let's see, apple red. Let's go for some apple red. Deep breath, hands not shaking. Make sure your pinkies aren't covered with paint. Let's do it. Here we go. You gotta make sure that it's dry because she's going to leak all over just like she's trying to do. That's okay, she wants a bigger lip. She just wants a bigger lip. No worries. No worries. You got this. I keep forgetting I'm working with watercolors. I'm going to dry her, be right back. Alright, she's dry. I'm going to just come up and wiggle this around a little bit. Yeah, she wanted a bigger mouth. That's fine. Big lip girls need love too. I've got a full set myself. They look like they're going to fly off my face. Alright, there we go with that. Right over like this. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about her being perfect. We're just going to worry about her having a face today. The best that we can do with having fun. I'll widen that bottom lip a little too. Go back into the red. Yeah. When we get to the wings, we'll be able to have a bit more fun. I'm not going to worry about it. She's got big red lips. She likes her lips big and full. Just like that. I'm going to wipe that off. I go into that white again. It's actually called a unicorn. And we're going to just kind of give her a little bit of that. I'm going to go in to the spice. Make sure it's kind of dry. That spice is going to give a little bit of darkness there. Not going to worry about it. Not going to fret. Not going to stew about it. She's coming along nicely. I'll blend that there. And down. There we go. Yes. And blend that down. Beautifully. Yep, I like that a lot. Time to start coloring. What are you saying, Trace? We're going to color. I'm going to lightly close these up. I'm not closing them up to airtight them. I'm just closing them up to get them out of the way. You know where I'm going. So I'm going to use some yellow. And I'm going to come through and just kind of go through sporadically and pick some areas I want yellow. This is where the fun gets to happen. You're going to come in and just be eclectic. Ooh, keep your hand off her face. It's still wet. Silly sister. Silly sister, I tell you. Alright, now we're moving right along. She's too pretty for words, I know. She's a sassy diva. I'm going to fix her eyes here in a little bit. For a little more dimension. I gotta make sure my hands don't shake, so that's why we're doing this first. I have an excuse for everything, I know. Alright, come in through the yellow. And just add a little highlight. No biggie. We're just being goofy. After all, it's just a sketchbook piece, right? No fancy. If it turns into a canvas, we can take it more serious. But right now, we're going to be free. Free of restraints. Free of requirements and the need to have it look perfect like anybody else's art, because we are unique and we stand alone in our uniqueness. And that's where you want to be. Don't be like everybody else. Be different. So I'm going in with a aquamarine. And I'm going to go in here areas that don't have a lot of that color. And I'm just going to pull that on through. Oops, I don't want that color there. I want it here. I don't want all the colors by them, so I'm going to stagger them throughout. We have 24 colors to play with, so we should have enough colors. If not, we'll find more. That's my rule. Never let the inability to find colors shorten your strokes. Just get her done, have some fun. Those are the rules here. Play. Just play. I expect nothing perfection out of anybody. Just play. Be yourself. Deck with rules. We don't need rules here. We're not hurting anybody. Yeah. It might be annoying people because we're having fun, but that's the best part of life right there. I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to go right here. And let me see. Here, and a little here. There. So you can see there's really no rhyme or reason. Oops, I did a boo-boo. Doesn't matter. We'll color over it. We're good at that. I did it there too. Look at my mind's going, I want it everywhere. This color's going to be beautiful. Put it everywhere. You can't. Yes, you can. I'm going to go into a green. Yes, this color is grass green. Hiccups while I do it. I'm going to go and just sporadically hit and miss. Now I am using the color theory in my head. I know not to mix the orange with the green and the blues. I know just to come in and play like a little kid, but not make mud, because we'll turn her hair brown, or the feathers brown, and that would be okay too. We're not worried about it. We don't worry about much. I'm going to put that green in there. Heck, I might just do it for being different. All the colors of the rainbow, you never know with me. I'm kind of a crazy cat. We know, Teresa. We know. I said, don't be worried about being lost on your adventures. Just explore. Have fun. That's what I lost. And now I'm getting it back. I was worried you wouldn't accept the art. You would be like, it's okay. It's mediocre, whatever. But you're really kind. I like that a lot. I really do. Alizarin red. Here we go. We're going to have more fun with this color. And I come in lightly. Scribble that in there. And hit and miss areas. I don't really care where we put it. We're going to make it happen no matter what. All the areas need colors, right? I agree. All areas need colors. Everybody needs love. Areas need color. Oh, you just went the red and the green. I'm not worried about it. Nope. We can fix that. That's what we're good for. We make boo-boos. We come back. We fix. We get a little grumpy. We get a little shy. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go in with orange. Yep, orange. So I'm going to break the law again. Here we go. I come in wherever that red's at. I don't really care. Having too much fun to worry about the color chart that I told you to worry about. We can make it happen. We're good at what we do. Crazy. Having fun. That's all that matters to me. If I can enlighten you and make your load a lot easier just to come here and listen to somebody that's, you need to be at peace with yourself. I'm going to say be at peace with yourself. And the load of your worries is off your shoulders. I've done my job. Now I'm going in. Magenta. Oh, magenta. Let's set it on fire, magenta. Let's make it so pretty we weep with happiness, magenta. Let's just get crazy with magenta. I'm just scribbling color now. My arms are not even having a mind of their own. My brain's doing it. We want it everywhere, Teresa. We want it now. Get her done. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, love. Alright, welcome back. I'm gonna turn her this way. And now I want to add this color over here. I think we're going to be missing a few colors over here, and we can't miss colors. That's a missed opportunity. Things will cry. I don't want her to cry. We just got her looking A-okay for a bit. Well, her mouth is a little bigger, but her eyes look a little funny. But we'll work on it. We're not done. We're letting it dry. Alright. Any other color you want in here? Purple iris? Oh yeah, we'll have some purple iris. Thank you very much. We'll take that color and we'll run with it. I'm just going to hit and miss. Hit and miss. Let's see, we went over her wing there. That's alright. We're going to be good at what we do no matter what. Have a little fun. What I like to think of is if someone had passed away over the Rainbow Bridge, whether it be an animal, a loved one, a friend, or your spirit animal's lost, color the rainbow of colors. Just color. Let the world shine bright. Because the one that's passed is with you, whether you can see them or not. I believe this. If I wouldn't believe it, I wouldn't have said it. It's coming up on 7 years since my mom's passing. And I miss her greatly. I don't miss her pain that she was in. I don't miss the worry and the stress if I'm doing the right thing for her, but I do miss her something awful. I miss the conversation. I miss knowing that I'm not going to be ignored or shoved aside for the television or whatever's available. You know, I'm not bashing my dad. I'm just saying I just miss knowing that when I say something, it's heard. It's felt. So I know that if I lift my voice in my heart and say, hey, Mom, I miss you, I know she hears me. Angels take care of my mom. God, I believe in you. I love you. Thank you for getting me through it. You know, things like that. And no, you don't have to believe in God. I just ask that you believe in something and someone. That's it. I'm not a preacher. I don't have a degree in the Holy Spirit. I just have a degree in the fact that I believe. And I want you to believe in something or someone. That's all I ask. It could be the Dalai Lama. It could be whoever. Doesn't matter. Or who you are. We're going to pick up that brush again and make sure we have the tip cleaned on it. So we're going to do this. It's clean. Alright, you ready? Going after straight yellows. What? We're going after the yellows. You want to blend your colors. That's the way you do it. What are you doing? Having fun. We're letting loose. Who cares about staying inside the lines? We're adults. We don't have to play by the rules. The rules will play by us. Alright, so I wiped it off. I'm going to turn it upside down now again. Here we go. Craziness. I'm going to come in where that lovely yellow is. Yellow, mellow yellow. Give your friend a fine wave. Hello, mellow yellow. It's not the song. I don't want to get copyrighted. Yelled at. You took my song. You leached it. I did not. I just sang. Well, you sang it awful. I'm aware. Alright, next color we're going into. I'm going to that orange. Wherever you see orange, you're going to go into. You're not worried about leaving cauliflowers? No, I guess it gives it texture. Texture is fun. If we can't play with textures, we're not having fun. Alright, I'm going to put that there. A little orange here. We didn't put it everywhere, but where we put it, we're going to find it. There we go. A little orange and a little red. There, that's looking smooshing. Absolutely smooshing. Come through here. I see we missed some areas. Don't worry about it. We'll pick up another color palette and keep on going. Going into the red. Actually, I might go into the green now. I kind of like that green. That green's really popping. That'll really bring us some colors. Get her done. That's what we say. There we go. Ooh, so pretty. Who knew it was going to be pretty? I had no clue. I didn't. That's not green. That is blue. Here we go. Here we go. You're probably thinking, did you cry? No, I'm not crying. My mom would come down and beat me on the bottom if I cried. She think I told you not to cry. I'm at peace, child. I'm in a better place than you are. Ha. Stick her tongue out at me and wave goodbye. See ya. It's just the way it works. my imagination takes over and I'm calm. I felt like I was suffocating when she passed away. I felt like I didn't do enough. I was going through a lot with family at the time, and I had to learn to overcome it. It took a while, but we did it. Yes, we did. Oh, are you doing beautiful? I'm so proud of you. Look at you go. We're going into the deeper colors now. So now I'm just going to blend them in. I'm not going to be too fussy. We have our outline there where we need it. Now we're just going to, I'm going to get a little water on it because it's a little dry. There we go. As you can see, the pencil is fine. It's me that rubbed it a little too hard, and I do that a lot. And we'll fix it. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't worry about much. Not when I have this in my hand. The world is my oyster. I feel calm, at peace. That's what I want from you. Pick up that paintbrush. You pick up a pair of scissors. You attack that paper. I want you to let it go. Just be yourself. That's all I can ask you to be. Will we deepen this? Oh, of course. We're just laying in a ground color right now. Just laying in a little bit of ground color. And I keep wanting to dip this in water. It doesn't work that way, Teresa. You silly kid. Tricks are for kids. Just gonna smooth these colors in. Now you can see we're just going at it. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Never felt so good, did it? I know. There you go. Now we're doing it. It is beautiful. So beautiful. There we go. Look at that color. Won't that just set your heart at ease? There's probably a Native American going, she's feeling the spirit, and I am. And I'm not playing when I say it. I'm really just enjoying the process. Nothing better than enjoying the process. Alright, I'm going to turn it, pause, and be right back. Alrighty then, now we're going to bring out our bright palette. I'm going to go into the green. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this green in. You're going to see I'm just going to swish around. I'm not about making it perfect. Because it's, like I say, just let your heart, let your mind play. Life is stressful. Don't need to be stressed. You need to play. You need to play hard. Yeah, I see that, Teresa. I'm not judging anybody. I did show my dad, and he says, you gotta fix her eyes. You made her ugly, so we'll fix her. No worries. We're just playing anyway. Told him I was just having fun. He said, yeah, that's not fun. You spooked her. Put her back. So we'll fix her eyes up a little bit. We weren't done with her anyway. I don't care. Yeah, I got you, Trolley. It's his nickname. It's not an insult, so don't think that it is, because it's not. Alright, here we go. Through here. Take some of that color off. I'm trying to go into areas I shouldn't go into. That's alright, we don't mind. Take some of the areas out of there. And through here. Through here. And through here. Yeah, there we go. Now you're coming down here. Just go wherever your little heart wants to go. You can do it. You can do it. I really hope you can't hear that TV. We've discussed the commercials to that. And it does no good. He still listens to it loud. Too much. If you have to work the remote to watch television, he says he'll just turn it off and go outside and pout in the corner. Well, can't do that tonight because it's actually sleeting out there. Freezing rain. I'm going into the yellow. It's actually Buzzy, and the other one was Jiminy. Like Jiminy Crickets. It was a sassy one when I was in school. I liked him a lot. is always in our school programs, watching when we were learning, they use it as a learning tool to keep our interest. He's my favorite cricket. He's my favorite cricket in the whole world. He understands me. Yeah, so you're probably thinking, why did you go over this and now you're using the watercolors? Well, sometimes you just want to lay in colors first, see how they look. Because you can lift the watercolor pencils as well as the paint. But the watercolor pencils are a little easier to lift if you feel like you've made a mistake. I don't feel like I'm making a mistake. I feel like I'm just having fun. I'm not going to let him get in my head. Because he tried. He's not going to win. I'm talking about my dad. He's like, I don't like her. Fix her. Teresa. Yes, Dad. Why'd you kill her? What'd she do to you? Nothing. Put her back. She's pretty. She's a work in progress. Yeah, you really muffed her up. So, yeah, sometimes you just gotta listen, I guess. Alright, I like that a lot. I missed an area. I missed a spot. Can you believe it? Look at us go. You're not worrying about blending, fan, yeah. Never. It's not my job. Today is just to play. Let's spritz those again. And I dump my water bottle. Now I want to go into, I'm going to use the best friend over here. This doesn't have an orange. I'll have to find one with an orange. Yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah. That's looking pretty. Yeah. See, we need a little pink. Just a little pink. I went over. That's alright. Went over there too. And I'm going to go right here. And then I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to go down here where I already hit because I was naughty. And I don't care. We're just having fun. Like I keep saying to myself. I keep reminding myself, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just has to be fun. If it can bring a smile to your face, that's all that matters. But all the time you put on this, you should be taking it more serious. Nah. Sometimes serious art turns into be boring art, and we can't be bored. We can't be bothered. No, we can't. I can come right up here and put that color in right there, too. I think that's a pretty color. I'm going to turn it around here. See some areas here I want to hit with that color. Well, don't hurt it too hard, Teresa. No, I'm not going to hurt it hard, I promise. I promise. Now I'm going to come in here, over here, over here, over here. And I'm going to go right to where that little jagged pill is right there. I have pink singing in my head, so I apologize if I reference it, because I can't help it. She's in me brain. Misunderstood and jagged little pill. That's what I'm singing. Yeah, from her album Misunderstood, I should say. Boy, am I going all over the map today, friends. Happens. It just happens. It's just all about fun. Nothing needs to be perfect, Teresa. Even your speech. Just let them know that they're welcome to do their own thing. So you're welcome to do your own thing. You don't have to follow mine. Mine's being a little sassy to me. Just a little sassy. Just a little sassy. Never hurt anybody, did it? No, I never hurt anybody. There we go. There we go. I'm going to itch my shoulder a second. And clean that off. I gotta find an orange. You don't have an orange. I need orange, man. You have orange. You have to use all your palettes because you never know which one's going to have your color. That'll work. I like to take this away when I spritz the palette so I don't get it all yucky. And that's a tip. Wipe that off. We found our orange. Can you believe it? We found our orange. So I'm going to turn it this way again, all over the map. And I'm going to come right in here. Have some orange there, orange here. orange here. Oh, orange right there next to that pink. Oh yeah, that makes a pretty color. And come up like this. And come right in there. Up here. Not gonna worry about it. Not stressing. Just making her colorful. That's all you have to do. Make her colorful. She wants to live in color. She doesn't want to be boring. She's probably 50 million years old and telling you add more color. Do me right. Yes, ma'am. We shall do you right. Alrighty then. I'm going to squeak the floor here a little bit. And I come right here and add that green right in. Green. Goodness. Add the orange into the green area, Teresa. Get it together. You act like it's your first rodeo. It is kind of one of the first rodeos in a while. I haven't really arted to play all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And I was way out of frame. I'll be right back. I fixed it. We're back. We're back in action. We are back in action. Alrighty then. I'm going to scratch my little noggin on that. See where else we need a little bit of that orange. I want it there too. That blue right there. Yeah. Careful. Very careful, Teresa. Very careful. Alright, I'm going to clean that off. I'm going to bring our other palette back. I'm going to switcheroo here. I'm going to go in to our 70s eyeshadow. And we're going to pull that in here. And right there. And right there. And right there. Isn't it fun when you just let your hand have a little fun? And pull that back, we're making mud. Oopsie poops. Yeah, it happens. And you just relax and art your art. The incredible things you can do. Your mind really takes you to a new playing field and you're able just to relax and enjoy life. That's where I want to be. I want to relax. I don't want to be stressed out, Teresa. Stressed out Teresas are no fun. Don't you agree? Yeah, I agree. That is too pretty for words. Let me come right through here. And then right through here. Through here. Into there. Yeah, she's really starting to feel the colors now, isn't she? In the terms of me, she's starting to feel the fruity flavors. Fruity flavors, yeah, fruity flavors. All kinds of flavors of fruit. Berries in it. Wouldn't be a proper nymph if she didn't eat her fruits and veggies. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I want to come up here with a bit of the blue. And right here. I'm not holding it down, but with just one finger. That tell you how fun we're having? We're just going to be loosey-goosey. Sometimes that's what it needs, is a loosey-goosey. Turn it upside down so I don't hurt it. Here we go. Yeah, that's looking gorgeous. Yep, that's really calling to me. See, there's a feather I left out there. That's alright. We got her fixed. Yeah, we got her fixed. Don't use the hand technique I'm doing. I'm just scribbling. Scribbling is fun. I'm laying in somewhat pure pigment. Not really with the wet brush. I already knew I was out of focus on that one, and I fixed it. And then I come right here and lay that in. I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff like this, so just kind of hold your breath. If it's not your thing, I apologize, but I'm having fun. The artist isn't having fun. I don't know what to tell you. The artist just is blocked, and we don't want to be blocked anymore. I'm going to clean that pen off. We're going to go in with hopefully our final color. I'm not sure, but we shall see. I have a thing on the floor here. And this one's called Frida. And since she's so colorful, she looks like a Frida. Here we go. I have to put a purple in too, so we're not quite done like I thought. I'll put that there. And come right under that feather right here. Now this is where you get to really have fun. You're laying in your dark colors, you're going to start to see really how this is going to pull together. And I think it's going to turn out pretty darn lovely. We're just goofing around. I think it's going to be fun, but then again, I'm Wacky Teresa. I'm going to come over here and lay that color in. And I come over here and that color right there. Heck, I might even go there on that one. I'm going to go right on the center of that right there. Kind of change it up a little bit. Take some of that color off, and I'm going to just kind of lightly blend it. No big deal. No big deal. I'm still leaning on my counter. Table, I mean, listen to me, counter. Please. I wish it was a counter. It's a table. I'm going to go right like that. Oh, fun. Too fun. I'm going to go get my hand off it because I'm trying to smear it. The best thing I've done all day is I should turn it around. I know. I gotcha. I'm feeling you. I really am. So, deep breath. Here we go. I'm laying it in like that. I'll lay it in right here. And then right here. And right where that orange is at. Alright, I'm going to come up with this purple then. It doesn't make me too happy there. Now, clean it off here and kind of wiggle that color around. Right there, make it look like it fits. So we're not worried. Too much fun's having too much fun to be worried. That's a fact. That is a fact. Oh, so pretty. See how you're deepening the colors? Yeah. Now you're probably thinking, would you do this on a large canvas like this? I would take my time and do it, yes. I really would. Sometimes I think you just need to get in to your sketchbooks and what you think would be silly, put it on there and just let it be. I really think that's just the difference between being too serious with your art and then just having fun. Because you're going to tell when an artist is having fun because the colors are going to roll off the brush. Smiles for days when you look at a piece that it has been produced with the enlightenment of the artist's heart, and it's just going to make the world pop. It really will. I'm going to go change out the Mermaid card again and we'll tighten her up and get her done. Be right back. We're going to paint Mermaid purple. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to go through here and on the side here. Wherever we placed a purple, we're going to put this. I'm not going to worry about it, because I love to play. I'm going to save that for a different blue. I'm going to come up here and be very gentle. There we go. It's sleeting its tuchus off outside, so that's good. Home. Home on the range, where Teresa gets to be in her studio and play all day. Doesn't happen. Only sometimes. Only sometimes. Just love to play anyway. They said I've been suffering from a bit of artist block, and it hasn't been fun. I love to play and just play and play and play, and haven't really given into the spirit of things, if you will, and now we are here way out of line again. You're just seeing air. I'm sorry about that. And now I'm going to just pull that in and pull that there. And I come in here, and she's a lot different than how we started. And I really think that is a good thing. Your pieces are going to change. They're going to grow and all of that good stuff. So don't worry about it if you feel like you're not giving it your best. You really are. I'm going to switch out and get a different blue here. And I'm going to get the Mermaid canvas off there. We are going to use lovely Deborah's here. I don't think this is the right palette. Yeah, it is. I have it upside down. Duh. I'm blonde. It happens. We're going to use Sea Nymph. Well, she's a nymph, right? Right. Here we go. Deep breath. I don't like the way that blue turned out, so I'm going to fix it. Just like that. And I'm going to go through here and fix that. You're muddying the colors. No. We're making it better. It's not what your mom says. My mom's in heaven. She agrees. That's your art, Trace. That's why you have those paints. Actually, they have these paints because of lovely Deborah. And that's the truth. Alright, here we go. Too cute, too fun, too much of a good thing. Never have too much of a good thing. I'm going to deepen some of the greens and spots too. I don't want to go down there. I want to come over here where there's just too much of that green. I don't want all that green in there. And the orange. Yeah, it doesn't really lead my eye in where I want it. I'm going to clean that off. We're going to go in with Lorelei. It's a green. It's a pretty green too. Here we go. We're going to come right here. I have a lot of water on this brush. I'm going to come right down here where I see some white areas. And this has a white area. It shouldn't be there. That got a little dark, so we'll fix it. Turn it around. We're just adding colors wherever we feel it, I guess. That's what Mama is doing. We're not going to muddle it. We're not going to kill it. We're just going to have a little fun with it. No worries. No worries. And I clean that off. I need to clean that off so I can come over here and make it look like it was a feather. That's there, because there's a feather there. That's pretty. This one has a raven color in it. I'm going to use that. Use my hand very steady here. And there we go. I'm leaving her eyes the way they are. My dad can get over it. He won't be seeing it after this anyway. Nobody will. Should be prepared for something special. I don't know what that is. I'm going to take a marker and do that. I don't trust my hand to do that. That would not be fun. Alright, I'm going to let it dry. Clean that off. I'm going to close these palettes up so I know if they stay with their colors. And I'm going to be back after I dry this and we're going to have a little more fun. What? Yeah, there's more fun to be had. We're far from fun. Alright, be right back. Okay, you see how it looks kind of muddled in areas? Take out a white pen. One that's older, preferably, so if you get it a little messy, you don't fret stew. That one's going to be a little too thick. That's okay. I kind of like the shower effect it gives. We'll just use our finger. That'll work. I come through here and do a little blending with that. Ah, there you go. That works. I'll have to pull the paint off my fingers, but that's okay. Not worried about it. Coming in and just blending with my fingers. So if I used a brush, it would lift the color. And we're not really lifting color, we're just smooshing the color. And we're going to come in with a little bit more fun here. These are some pretty fun process videos. I like to have fun anyway. If people don't like to have fun, they can go to those 5-second channels. That's okay. I understand. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Or coffee. Heck, vodka if you want. Or a cocktail. Well, that's okay. See how we toned it? The difference of it? It'll make more sense here in a minute. Right now we're just adding some colors back in, kind of toning them back a little. The fruit flavor of our finger. And you're probably thinking, what in the heck are you doing? You're making a mess. Not really. We're going to come back and enjoy the process. How many more processes can there be, Teresa? It can be a lot. I just want to get that before it dries. This will make it so that there's a light shining, and it's not just a bold color of messy paint, because heck, that was just plain fun. I can come up here and do the same thing. As you can see, I'm really feeling it now. And come up here very gently. Yeah, you can see. Good. Good, good, good. And I'm going to mess that around there a little bit. Mess that there a little bit. Same with that a little bit. And through here a little bit. Through there a little bit. Here a little bit. Oh yeah. That's fun. So we did that. Oh, we missed a spot. Tone her back. Too much, too much. Nah, we got this. Don't worry about it. Now, you're going to pick up whatever metallic marker you have. And you're just going to trace where your lovely little feathers were. See, now I'm thinking. Now I'm just having fun. I'm going to pull that in. And these little marks. Like that. And kind of come in, and now this comes down like this. Since I drew it, I know where everything's at. I'm not going to worry about it. Another leaf there. And I just dry brush over it with a marker. The faster you go, the better it'll look. Seems crazy, but it's the truth. I know some of you are going, why did you kill it? We didn't. We're just playing. She wasn't meant to be super art anyway. Like I said, she's in my scrapbook. And she's in my sketchbook or scrapbook. Whew. Things happen to her. It's a good thing. She's not feeling any pain. She's happy. She's getting her hugs from someone over the Rainbow Bridge. Her heart's lightened. That's what we want. Alright, here we go. And then come up like this. And I'm into her face here. And then right down like this. And I'll go after her eyebrows. Oh no, Trace, no, please leave her alone. She'll be fine. She knows what she's doing. She may be, but do you know, Teresa? Yeah. Sometimes you just have to make it look pretty. Make it ugly to be pretty. Pretty to be ugly. Doesn't matter. You're going to say, you lost all that pen work you did. Doesn't bother me. I had fun doing it, and having fun now. And I just kind of keep going through here. And doing that. And doing that. And scribbling. Having more fun. Ah, see? We toned her back. That's a good thing, because it's sparkly. Like I said, just let your heart ring. Don't mean anything. Have fun with it. You want to add other colors to it? If you have other colors, by all means. You could add a silver to it if you wanted to come in and go. I think this marker's about dry. Let me see. Yeah, that one's about dry. I can smell it. Let's see what other colors we have. Oh, we have another one. Let's see if this one works. Let us see, let us see. Oh, I think that one might be dead too. Oh, it's got some color in it. Yeah, just come through and do all that crazy. So I have some brush script pens from Lovey Naomi. We're going to do her eyebrows. And we're going to do her eyelashes. But I'm going to do these in... What color is this one? What color are you, love? It says somewhere on here. What color are you? Water-based ink, so it's going to be fine for this. 126. I don't know. It's brown. I have to be careful here. You probably thought I forgot to tighten her face too, huh? Nope. Never. I'll turn it this way, make sure nothing's on my hand. These are fantastic, Naomi. Thank you. I had no idea. I'm going to turn it upside down. My hands are driving me crazy. They want to go straight, and we don't want that. She's a wild child. She's got some wild hairs in her eyebrows. She's one of those ladies that doesn't worry about the mirror being perfectly groomed. She's like, take me as I am. You're lucky I'm not sporting my unibrow that I normally sport, because that's what she's going to tell you. Dang, time is flying. I'm having fun. I'll be back. Alright, loves, welcome back. Goodness gracious. I'm going to go over her polka dots, which is her freckles, with this. And bring them forward. You know how you have the light freckles? See, I have freckles too. It'll be okay. And do the inside of her ear. There's some freckles there, some freckles here, freckle there, freckle on the nose, and then go through here very carefully. And we just had fun. Nothing needs to be fine detail about it. I think that would be a misrepresentation of having fun if it had to be perfect. Yeah, we went into her ear a little much. Lost a little bit of her ear. That's what we did. That's okay. That's fine. Not worried about it. Now I'm going to go in with the black. This is going to be fun. Shall we see how more we can wreck her? Nah. We're going to be fine. You have to put in different eyelashes. The other ones are too pale. And they're not quite sassy enough. I like it. I like it a lot. Fun Teresa. Now, hopefully we can do this one without having to turn it upside down. Yeah, she looks fun. I don't care. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. So now you can come in and, if you want to, you can just gently come in and lay a bit of the dark in to lead your eye. You can tell I'm not going to be excuse me, overly perfect at it. Keep going on about the same thing. I apologize. I don't know how to talk to you. If you don't want to talk, okay, I'll be quiet. You can relax to the sound of the marker on the paper. How about that? That set your heart on fire? I agree. Alright. I'll lay in some bold strokes here and there. Yeah. That'll work. The difference already, I know. Let's do this side. I don't want to miss any areas, so I'm going to come back down here. I get quiet. You're thinking, boy, it's pleasantly quiet. She's not yammering. You're probably right. You are probably right, my friend. I'm going to come over here and I like to call this sassy art. We started off with it looking extremely beautiful and elegant, and we went after it and we made her play. Nothing wrong with that. I am going to go after her eye, though. It is kind of driving me a little nuts. Thanks to my dad pointing it out. Dad trolling. Just playing. He was right. She needs a little more help in that area. And that's alright. Look at us go. We are officially done with that. Now, for her eye, what are we going to do? Well, Deborah gave me some of the Jane Davenport paintings. We're going to have some fun with these paintings. I'm going to take, let me see, do I want this color? We're going to go over it with a solid color. And let her change. He's right, that looks better. Yeah, he was right. I know. Dads are always right. Bad Teresa, bad Teresa. Get that off my hand. Now, let me see if I have that white back. I don't see it. I don't see it. Are you the white one? Are you the white one? Are you? There you are. we need to add a little to her lip. Not that much, Teresa. Goodness gracious. I'll leave it. Okay. So now I have one of these. What are they called? I got them from Spectrum Noir, and they have glitter in them. So we're going to go in and add a little glitter. Try not to hit the black areas, Teresa. If you do, just wipe it off. Now come in and just give it a little sparkle. And send it on its way. Surely adding that to it helps that black really pop, so that was a good thing we did that. And I come in and wipe that off. Happy little accident. Happy little accident. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to be fun. As you can see, I'm just a hit and miss. If I pick that color up, I just wipe it off on the towel. They're like a Winka Stella, but they have some pretty cool glitter in them. But trust me, you don't want to leave these pens sitting on their belly, because you will have it leaked everywhere. And it won't be fun. It really won't be. It'll suck. I know this. I've done it. And then your marker's gone. And they're not cheap. They're just not. So, yeah. You know where I'm going. And I think, I'm going to pick that up there. I'm going to dab this close to her face without going in it. And I pick this up here and come over her lips with it. Give her a gloss. That we're done. That was fun. I had fun. Hope you had fun. So, thanks for joining me. Bless may be in your life. Bless may be on your journey. And thank you for blessing me with your presence. I want you to stay classy. I want you to stay sassy. Most of all, I want you to stay you. Much love and many hugs to you, my sweet friends, and I will see you Friday for more fun. Bye for now.